Hey, what's going on, y'all? What it do? What it do? Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. What's going on, good people? How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. As for myself, hey, I'm doing great. I'm just gonna say I'm doing great. I'm living. God woke me up this morning, so no need for me to complain. Um, listen. Oh shoot. Wait a minute. Come and talk to me about it. Come and talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? Come and talk to me about it. All right. It's no needing us. We don't have to beef about it or none of that. Whatever it was, it must have affected you because you went to somebody else. Somebody I don't even fuck with. So I'm trying to figure out what was they going to do about it when I don't even know them peoples and I don't fuck with them peoples. That's what I don't understand. Bring it to me. That's the best. That's your best choice is to bring it to me. And if you can't sit down, if you can't talk to me about it, then fuck it. It must didn't bother you that bad. If you can't come to me and talk to me about it, it must didn't bother you that much that you went to somebody else first. That's crazy to me. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. First of all, I don't have a clue because when I come on here and I talk about stuff, I don't recall me talking about somebody. I be trying to think back. I don't even remember discussing this person. So I don't really know what you're talking about. But if it bothers you that much, bring it to me. Okay. You see how I'm addressing it on here? You can hear what I got to say. I didn't go to somebody else. I didn't go to a middleman. I came to you. I'm coming right here where you can hear me and see what I'm saying. And that's what you should do. That's how we square things away, right? We talk to each other. We don't talk to other people. We don't talk to a middle person. We talk to each other. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's with anybody. Anybody. If you got a problem with me, talk to me. Okay? Don't take it to somebody else because they can't do a motherfucking thing about it because I'm not going to talk to them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. So, and I'm still, you see, I still didn't call a name or nothing like that. So that means you know who you are. If you got a problem with me, don't nitpick and try to find something. Don't do that. You don't want to open up a can of worms that you're not ready for. Let me put it like this. You don't want to write a check that your ass can't cash. Okay? So don't do that. Your best bet is to come to me and talk to me about whatever it is. So let's move on, y'all. This is what we're gonna talk about. My hands is dry. I just washed them. I was trying to find some lotion to put on them. We're gonna talk today about what was that fell? I done lost my thought. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? You in the building? What's going on? Damn, y'all, I forgot. What did I title this video at? Hold on, let me get my thoughts together. That's why I hate addressing stuff. I hate, you know what I mean? People just be nitpicking. I don't really think it be that serious. I think that when people don't get your attention, when they see they not getting your attention, they have a tendency of trying to nitpick. Don't do that. Don't nitpick. Please don't write a check that your ass can't cash. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay? I know how to apologize and all of that. If something's wrong, I know how to apologize. If I did something wrong and all that. I know how to do all that. Right? But don't come with no petty shit. See, that's how some of y'all end up. I see why some of y'all stay in the bullshit, a lot of bullshit. I see why. And then they created this big ass devil called the internet, right? Which gives some of you motherfuckers balls, that you originally wouldn't have. You understand what I'm saying? Originally, you wouldn't have it if it wasn't for the internet. The internet allows you to sit behind a keyboard and punch keys and shit and talk shit. Yeah, well, you had reported it. Eagle had blocked it, and I think you reported it. So I just went on it and heard your comment. I wasn't thinking. I had a lot of other shit on my mind. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that. It was something else. But anyway, you know what I mean? I just don't understand. But I see why shit be going the way it be going, you know, because they created the biggest devil in the world called the internet, which give motherfuckers, you know, puts an S on some people's chest. You know, they talk that shit that normally they wouldn't even say. But because they behind a goddamn keyboard, they got a whole lot to say. A whole lot to say. Don't bother me with the bullshit. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. See, I'm one of those bitches. I will fight you. I don't have a problem with it. I will fight you. Okay? Whether you whip my ass or not, I will punch you in your fucking face. For real. But I know some of you ain't built like that. That's why you on the goddamn internet trying to fuck with people. Let's keep it above. That's why you on the internet trying to mess with people and shit behind a damn computer. Because you ain't built like that for real, for real. I'll peel your fucking skull back to your white meat in real life, okay? Don't fuck with me. I'm serious. Y'all be coming with too much dumbass shit. That's what works my nerve up. Is because I can't put these hammers on you. That's what irritate me. I can't put these hammers on you like I want to. Think about that. Talking all that dumbass shit. And you can't even come to me and talk to me like a person. Okay. Lord, forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm still working on myself. We was going to talk today about taking time out. Okay. Something that I had to do today, right? Something that I have to do a whole lot of days. Take time out with God. I do. Because sometimes you know how sometimes you just be, just some shit don't seem right. You be a little agitated about certain things, and sometimes I do have to take time out with God. Something that I don't think a lot of people do it, because I'm telling you, the more people that I seem to run across, right? It just seems like people is just not interested in becoming better, right? Like people is just not interested in positive things, you know? And my thing is, if you're not on the same page that somebody else is on, go on about your business. Don't try to pick and meddle with other people, because you just never know what you might get. Okay? Some people are very nice people. Okay? Really. You got some very nice people. But sometimes when you hit that nerve, you never know what might happen. You just never know. I'm being honest. You never know. Right? Because first of all, you never know what's going on in a person's personal life. And then some people can come along with that old dumbass shit, right? And trigger something. Just trigger something. And you may just lose it. You may lose it. You just never know. I'm just telling you the truth. You never know. But I had to sit down and regroup and take some time out with just me and God. I had to, because I've been kind of worked up since yesterday. I've been kind of worked up, um, exhausted, very exhausted. And I think it's coming from, I'm trying to do a lot of things, but they not coming out the way I want them to come out, right? And I think that's what it is. And when I get in a place like that, I don't like for people to fuck with me. I really don't. I don't. I don't. Some people just come in at the wrong time, with their shenanigans. But I came on here just to talk to y'all, just to tell y'all what I'm going through a little bit, and to talk about what I wanted to talk about, which was taking time out to be with God, because a lot of people are not doing that. A lot of people are not even interested in becoming better people. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. That's just the reality of it. Some people don't want to do right. They don't want to do right. They don't even want to think about doing right. They just want to do what they doing. They don't care if it hurt the other person. They don't care if they bother other people. They just doing what they want to do. And that's okay. That's okay. You can do what you want to do. But I feel as though it's wrong on so many levels for you to start, moving in on other people. If you can't get your shit together and you can't do right for you, then don't go fucking up somebody else's, trying to fuck up somebody else's program, right? Just keep that miserable shit and that miserable bullshit to yourself. Because even when I have days like I have sometimes, that's what I do. I still try to look at things different, so that I can, you know, come back to where I belong at, you know? But when you get in that space and you're not trying to even compromise, or you're not even trying to get back where you want to get back, which is to a peaceful place, right? That's true, Tari. Misery do loves company. That is so true. But I think what really triggered it off, and I could be honest about this, is because I wasn't in a good place to start with. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's what triggered it all. Because usually I get a lot of shit dropped in my DMs or whatever, right? A lot of bullshit, basically. And I just brush it off. I don't usually have anything to say about it because I know it's bullshit. But I think what triggered it was the fact that I wasn't really in a good place to start with. Okay. And when you're not in a good place to start with, sometimes you know, things can escalate because your mindset and stuff is not where it usually is. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened. you know, Now that I'm sitting here and, going over it a little bit in my head, because I'm saying to myself now, why did I let that bother me? Why did I even, address that? But that's what it was. I wasn't in a good place to begin with. So that's what triggered me. Okay. And at the end of the day, I'm still human. I'm still human. Okay. Even though I'm always trying to work on myself and trying to be better, I'm still human. And I'm gonna make mistakes. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And I wanted to talk to you all, kind of like talk to you all about it, because I don't want nobody to ever get in their head that I think I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm far from being perfect. Okay. And I be wanting y'all to know that. I had my moments. I had my moments. Okay. I'm not always able to brush things off. I'm just not. But it's okay though. It's okay. But I feel better now that I talked about it a little bit. I do feel a lot better. I do. Um, yeah, I do feel a lot better. So I guess that's a good thing. Um, but what I originally wanted to talk about though is taking time out, taking personal time out with you and God. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot that's getting ready to happen. And when things start happening, don't say you didn't hear it. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go all into it, but what I am going to say is it's a lot of things that's getting ready to happen. First of all, God is not pleased with the things that's going on in the world. It's a lot of wicked, evil things going on. Okay. As he said, you've already started to solve the problem by not paddling a boat down the Denali River. You live in reality band, not a fantasy. That's true. That's true, Tari. Tari said, Miss Lisa, you already started to solve the problem by not paddling a boat down the Denali River. You live in reality band, not a fantasy. That is so true. And that's why I came on here, I was a little agitated, but I came on here because I don't want people to ever think that I try to play the perfect word, the perfect card rather. I'm not perfect. Not at all. Um and I be wanting y'all to see that I have my days too. Okay? I have my days when I feel like, when somebody hit a nerve sometime and I ain't in a good place. Yeah, I had my time where so I want to cuss you out. I had my times where I want to fight, okay? Because I want you to leave me alone, especially if I'm not bothering you. And some days it get up under my skin because I'm just not there some days. Some days I'm just agitated, you know? And I've been trying to do a lot, but it's not working out the way I want it to, you know? So, but I refuse to give up. I'm going to keep going. I refuse to give up. You can't give up because you might give up and you just and your blessing just let your blessing out the window by just giving up. So I'm not giving up, but I'm just agitated because the things that I'm trying to do is not working out in my favor. But you know what? I'm looking at it different now that I'm talking about it. I'm looking at it different. I'm saying maybe this ain't the plan God got for me. Maybe it's something else, you know. Maybe it's something else God has for me. And he just hasn't revealed it yet. Or maybe I'm not going by what I'm trying to do in the right way. Maybe it's something I'm not doing right. And maybe that's what it is, you know? But it's gonna work out. Whatever it is, it's gonna work out. It's just got me so agitated right now. It's got me so agitated, y'all. So, but anywho, um, I wasn't gonna come on here first. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was going upstairs in my room and shut my door and get on my knees and pray and talk to God. But I wanted to something say, come on here. Because just like I just said, I wanted to show y'all that I have my moments too. I'm not perfect, you know. I go through shit, just like everybody else. And so I wanted y'all to see that side because most of the time when I come on here, I'm in pretty good spirits for the most part, but not today. So I wanted y'all to see that side because it's real, it's it happens to everybody. Everybody go through have a moment where so they might be a little agitated or something they doing might not be turning out right, you know. And then my problem is I don't have a whole lot of people that I can actually talk to because some people you tell them something and they take your fucking idea. You know what I mean? You be talking to them about something, and they end up taking your idea or something. So you got to be careful about letting people in when you're trying to do something. You know what I mean? You got to be careful of that. Because I know that you could go ahead and do it anyway, even though they tried to take it, because people can't do it the same way you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? But it's just something about that. As soon as somebody do that to me, I don't even want to be bothered with it now. I gotta find me something else to do. That's just me, you know. And maybe I should stop doing that. Maybe I should go ahead and approach it. Since it was my idea, maybe I should have went on and approached it, you know. But that's just me. That's just how I feel about things. But yeah. So anyway, y'all, that's just some of my stuff that I'm going through, you know. Um, but I feel better because I talked about it. I came on here and talked about it, and I feel a lot better now. I really do. And when I finish this, I'm going and get in my place and talk to my high power. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of stuff going on. If you don't have a connection with whoever you believe in, whoever your creator is, you need to get one. Okay? Because it's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff that's coming down the line and stuff that you want to be prepared for. You want your mental status to be strong, right? Because you're gonna need that. And I'm not just talking about things that people doing. I'm not talking about things that people doing. I'm talking about the creator itself, right? The high power. Yeah, yeah. If you pay attention, there are signs. Go to the book of Revelations. There are a lot of things going on that's letting you know that you might as well say he's here, but there are bigger things that's coming. And if you don't have your relationship grounded the way it should be, I sure hate it for you. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I sure hate it for you. Listen, get connected with your high power, whatever that is, get connected to it and repent and pray. Because it's listen, that's going to be very crucial for what's getting ready to take place. I'm serious. That's going to be very crucial for what's the things that's getting ready to happen and what's getting ready to take place. You see a lot of people, they just not listening. No matter what you say or how you say it, people just not listening. They don't want to hear you. Now, some of us know how to call on God when our life is falling apart. We know how to call on him then. As soon as something bad happened, oh my God, Jesus. Or they hit the internet. Where are my praying warriors? Because this is going on, or because that is going on. And they want everybody to come. They want everybody to come and pray now. It's nothing wrong with that, but it's something wrong with the only time you can call on God is when there's something going on in your life. Like some of us don't even thank God for waking us up. Some of us get up and start our day out. We don't say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to see another day. We don't say nothing about God. We just get up and do whatever we doing. Like like it's our responsibility. We got up. We was able to get up because that was something that, you know, that's our business. We get up on our own. Don't nobody help us get up. Don't nobody put no breath in our, keep no breath in our body. We do it. We do that. That's how some people think. And that's how some people live their life. You know? That's I mean, am I lying? I know a lot of people that live their life like that. Like everything that they do, it's because they did it. They was able to get up and do it. Then you got some people that's scared to praise God. They know what God do, but they will never say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for all the things you have done in my life. Thank you. Good, bad, and indifferent. Thank you. You will never see them shout out loud and thank God. You know what I mean? And that's like not even acknowledging him. You know what I mean? That's like you living a secret life, right? Where you go and when you by yourself, you talk to God and you pray. But then when you around people or you around other people and they talking about God, you sitting there like, thank you, brother. Say you not lying. You sitting there like, and you looking at people like they weird, because they praising them and they, thanking them. But you sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? Come come on, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all better get right. There's a lot of people that's just running crazy. I seen some things yesterday. Me and my son was together, right? And we seen some people yesterday, man. It was just weird. It was weird. I'm gonna tell you. Let me explain to y'all what I'm talking about when I say that. It was like me and my son was like in a bubble, right? And we was just watching the people, and they was just doing weird stuff, moving funny. It was a weird feeling. It was really a weird feeling. And I thought it was just me. I said, maybe it's something God putting on my heart, and I thought it was just me feeling like that. But then my son said, "Ma, the energy is weird out here, ain't it?" And I'm looking at him because I'm like, is he feeling what I'm feeling? You know what I mean? By him saying that, it made it seem like we was feeling the same thing in that same moment. It was weird, but the people was like off. It just felt funny, y'all. It just didn't feel right at all, you know. And at first, I was kind of skeptical about going in the store because I said, "Is something get ready to happen? Did I feel that because something get ready to happen?" You know, in the store because people running up in stores and everything shooting. You know what I mean? So I was like, did that happen because something to get ready to happen? Or something? Maybe we shouldn't go in the store. That's what I was saying to myself. So me and him stood outside for a minute, and then I said, well, come on. I said, pay attention while you in here. And he said, okay. So we went in there and I was paying attention, to my surroundings and stuff. It just seemed weird, y'all. I can't explain it, but it seemed off, you know? And I'm just telling y'all that to say, get right. If you're not right, get right. Because listen, some things is getting ready to happen. And if you ain't right with God, I sure hate it for you. I really do. All I can say is, Lord, have mercy on your soul. For real. Get right, y'all. Too many of us play around. We only want to call on God when somebody gets sick or when somebody get ready to die and stuff like that. But we never acknowledge him all through our life. Okay. And I'm saying I ain't always been a godly person. So I ain't trying to sit up here and act like I've been a saint all my life. You know what I mean? And I'm not playing the perfect card. But let me tell you something. My life has gotten better since I connected with God. You understand what I'm saying? It has gotten better. And I just feel as though this is my job is to try to pull people closer to God. Okay. And some of y'all, let me tell y'all something about that messy stuff. Y'all know I'm going there. That messy stuff that y'all be doing, let me tell you something. You are addicted to it. I know you don't want to hear it, and you might not think it's true, but that's why some of y'all can't get away from it and stay away from it because you're addicted to it. You're addicted to it. Just like I was addicted to that goddamn heroin. You addicted to that messy stuff. And that's why you can't get away from it. And that's why you don't want positive things in your life. That's why I'm telling you, you're addicted. You got to pull away from that thing and pull away from it hard. You got to get those people out your life that don't mean you no good. I'm going to tell y'all something that Eagle doing on his channel, right? He doing this book. What's the name of the book? Put the name of the book in the chat for me, Tari. He doing this book, right? And it helps you allow your purpose and find out your purpose in life and stuff, right? It's really a good book. And some of y'all may need to get it and work on it. You know, get it, I'm telling you, and work on it. And we're gonna be doing classes where we're gonna be working with the book. So we can all come together and work on the book. And we're gonna be doing we're gonna have prayer service like Bible study. Okay. So y'all need to come, y'all need to you know, connect with people that some of y'all holler y'all want positivity, but you're not doing what you need to do to have positivity. Y'all talk that shit. You know, thinking you blowing smoke up people's ass. I see straight through it. I just don't say nothing because you're gonna do what you want to do. That's your business. If that's how you want your life to be, that's your business. But I'm telling you, if you really want positivity, you have to be around positive things. You know, you have to feed your soul and stuff with positivity. You really do. You can't just say it and think that, oh, it's just going to jump on you. That ain't how it works. You got to open up your mind. You got to change your mindset. Be around people who doing positive things. And stop running to the messy shit all the time. Some of y'all, it's ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you something. Some of y'all is too damn old for the shit that I be saying some of y'all do. I have to say something. I really do. I see why some of the young people is lost in the sauce. Seriously, because some of these grown-ups, these so-called OGs, ain't hitting on shit. You heard me. Ain't hitting on shit. Seriously. You don't have no substance to yourself. You know, you're not teaching nothing. You're making things worse instead of making things better. When you're getting up in age, I mean, there it is. It's called Discovering Your Purpose by Rick Warren. Some of y'all need to get that book. All of y'all need to get that book and work on it. I'm telling you, you really do. You really do. But back to what I was saying right quick. Some of y'all, when you get up in age, you should be teaching something, or you should have some type of knowledge and wisdom. And if you don't have it, then find out. Get with somebody who got some of it so you can get some of it. Okay? Because when you get up in age and you still doing silly shit, right? Like talking about people and getting with people and just doing all the fuck shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a bad look on you. It's a bad look on you when you get up in age and you doing stuff like that. It doesn't look good. Now, if you young, you in your 20s, 19, 20, in your 20s, then that's understandable because you're just learning. You know what I mean? But for some of y'all that's my age in your 50s, right? Your 40s and 50s, it's sad. It's really sickening and sad of some of the shit that you be doing. It really is. Oh, excuse me for a minute, y'all. You know, it is. We got to do better. But some of y'all, I'm sure some of y'all seem like you don't want to do better. You just want to be who you want to be and do what you want to do. And that's fine. But don't put that shit. Don't try to push that shit in on other people's lives. You know? Excuse me for cussing. I'm cussing. I apologize, y'all. I was talking about God and I'm cussing. I apologize. I really do. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. I'm getting better though, because I used to cuss all the time, y'all. I really done toned my cussing down a lot. I have. I have really toned my cussing down a lot. Because I used to cuss a lot. I used to cuss all the time. But I got out of that, you know. But anyway, you gotta want better so you could do better. My mom used to always tell me that. You gotta want better so you could do better. And some of us don't want better. We just doing whatever. We don't care. We just doing it. It's sad. It's really sad. I'm not coming up here acting like no fool on no YouTube channel. I'm not. One thing I can say, when God say my time is up, these videos that I did make, somebody can get something out of them. You know, it won't be like they every time they come across my channel, they listening to a whole bunch of, ruckus, a whole bunch of bull crap, basically. People won't, it won't be like that. Somebody can always come across my channel and get something out of my videos. Seriously. Even if I don't stay on here, somebody gonna be able to get something out the videos that I have done. Real talk. Can y'all say that? Can you say that? Because some of y'all say that's the made channels or whatever you're doing in life. Do you make sure that you put your best foot forward? You know, I just don't know. A lot of people just losing it. They losing it. And sometimes, things that go on in the world sometimes affect you. Even when you stay prayed up sometimes, it get under your skin. Especially when you want to see people do better. You know what I mean? When you want to see people do better and you know, it do bother you at sometimes in your life. But I regroup. I hurry up and grab hold of God and I regroup. And I know some of y'all, you some of y'all is just like I said you are. You talk about God when there's something bad going on in your life. You don't acknowledge him like you should. You acknowledge him when there's something bad going on, or somebody sick, or and you don't want them to die. Then you want to start praying and stuff. But we should pray all the time. We should always have God, in our life and give him his praises. Because if it wasn't for God, you couldn't get up in the morning. What you think? Well, some of y'all do think y'all God. Some of y'all do think y'all in control of everything. Some of y'all do think like that, but you're not. You're not. God is in control. If he chooses to take one of us, he can do that. He can do that. Y'all ever heard that term, your arms too short to box with God? Some of y'all need to take heed to that. Some of y'all need to take heed to that. Your arms is too short to box with God. You can download the complete book for free by doing a Google search. Type in Discovering Your Purpose PDF. You can get it free from a number of different websites. Thank you, Tari. Tari, are you a moderator on here? You a moderator, aren't you? Didn't I make you a moderator? But it's something else I want to talk about too, y'all. Accountability. Accountability. Hmm. Accountability. We got a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on out here. And some people, for some reason, some people don't want to take accountability for some of the things that they do. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I was looking at something earlier today. It was a panel. They was having a panel. And it was men and women on there talking. And some of the men didn't want to take accountability. They was trying to butt in and talk over some of the women, you know. My thing is, some of our men need to step back and get tuned into yourself. Get tuned into yourself and figure out what's going on with you. Okay? And I'm saying that because I'm coming from a place of love. I love my men and women. I don't, I'm not on that man side, on the man side or on the woman side. No, no, that's not me. I love black men and I love black women. Okay. And some of our men need mentoring, like somebody who lived their life, who talked the talk and walked the walk. Let me put it like that. Some of them need that because some of them didn't have it. They didn't have the father figure. Okay. And I think that's why some of our men are the way they are. Okay. And I think they feel like, let me see how I can put it. I think they feel like because they are of age, okay? In other words, because they are considered grown men, I think they feel like they should. Hey, my brother. Hey. I think they I think they feel like it's certain things that they should have together because they considered as grown men, right? But they don't have it. And I think that they need to recognize that it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you don't have it together. It ain't your fault because your father wasn't there. It ain't your fault because your mother wasn't there, or whatever the case may be, right? It's okay. But the thing of it is that you have time to get it together. We got to stop thinking that we can't make mistakes. We got to stop thinking that we can't make mistakes, or we supposed to have it all together, or we can't catch how some people say, I can't nobody catch me slipping. Basically, you don't want somebody to know certain things about you because you're considered as a grown man, right? We got to stop that. That's where we listen. That's where we losing that. It's because we don't want to own up to whatever is going on with us. We don't want to address it. We don't want to acknowledge it and hold ourselves accountable. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Eagle. Yeah, Eagle will be on tonight at 8 o'clock. So y'all need to get that book and check it out. I'm telling you. And so, I think that's where we losing out at. Is because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear certain things. We don't want to acknowledge them because we feel like we supposed to be grown, right? We supposed to be grown. So, I ain't gonna let nobody know that I'm scared. I can't let nobody know that. I'm 35 years old. I'm a grown ass man. I can't let nobody know I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm not doing this right. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? And I think that's what the problem is. I really do. I think that's what the problem is with some of our men. Is that it's a lot going on with them, inside of them, that they don't want to admit to. Okay? Because they supposed to be considered as a grown man. And I think that's where some of the problem is coming from. I also feel like some of the problem is coming from self-hate. There's a lot of self-hate that goes on in our community, and some people do not want to own it. They don't want to open up, they don't want to deal with it. They keep trying to ignore it. But when you can't stand to be around your own people, right? Your own women, that's a problem. When you can't stand to be around your own black men, that's a problem. It's something wrong with that. Whether you want to believe it or not, there's something wrong with that picture. I should be able to look at Eagle and love him like he my brother. I should be able to look at Tari the same way. He hurt Hero TV the same way. I look at them gentlemen like they my brothers, blood brothers. That's how I look at them. I have no hate for them. And when you look at people, when you look at somebody who looks just like you, and you can't stand to look at them, or you know what I mean? That's a problem. That's self-hate. That is self-hate. Matter of fact, let's look up the definition right quick. Let's look up the darn definition for it. Seriously, it's a lot of it going on in our community. It's so heartbreaking. It really is. It's so heartbreaking to see it, to see that to see people you know, to see some of our people like that towards each other. Okay, definition of self-hate. Hatred directed toward oneself rather than towards others. Humans need self-love, not self-hate. But when you have a disorder which makes you antisocial, it's hard to be kind to yourself. Mm, okay. So we got that, right? I just wanted to put, I figured y'all knew what it meant, but I just wanted to put it out there, to make sure everybody on the right page. That's all. But we got a lot of it going on. And we got too many, I think we got too many people that's pushing out bad rhetoric, which makes it even worse. You know what I mean? Because some people, let me tell you something. When you're in a place where as though you don't know and you're looking for somebody, hopefully they'll guide you in the right direction, but you keep running into people who are not very, how can I put it, y'all? You're running into people who's not doing a very good job of guiding you, right? Oh, hey, Fields of Grace. Ooh, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Oh, I thought y'all threw me off the cliff. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I lost my thought, y'all. That quick. I lost my thought. Um, God darn it. Oh, when you have a lot of that going on, the self-hate, right? You start, some people look for other people to guide them, right? Hope they be hoping that they find something to, I'm getting better. I've been in the hospital with double pneumonia. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. Sorry to hear that. I hope you get better. So, oh, okay, Eagle. So you are, I lost my thought, y'all. I lost my thought. I feel so stupid. I lost my thought. Oh, that's what I was saying. So when you are, when you're dealing with things like that, I feel as though sometimes we try to find somebody who can guide us in the right direction. We be hoping we find somebody that can guide us in the right direction, right? But it don't always turn out like that. And you end up running into somebody who feeds you the wrong thing and make you end up going the wrong way, right? So I think it's best that you be very careful about who you listening to and what you listening to, because everything is that you listen to on the internet, it's not always true. It's not always true. And some people just be giving their perspective of it, their opinion of it. It doesn't mean that it's true. It's just an opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. They like assholes. We all have one. Okay. So that doesn't make it true. And that's what people got to start recognizing, is that a lot of things that people be saying on this internet, it's not always true. And some of y'all take it and you run with it. You run with it. You hold on to some certain stuff. And you do that because a lot of times the stuff that people saying, you like what you hear. Even if it's not true. The fact that they saying it, you don't have the balls to say it, but they saying it, and you like what you hear. So what do? You start following them, and everything they say, hey, you right there to suck it up, and you believe it. You don't even check to see if it's true or not. You just believe it because they're talking what you want to hear. They saying things that you would like to say, but you don't have the balls to say it. So you figure, let me keep kicking them out of big old Cash App and the big old super chats so they can keep it coming. And that's what they do. But a lot of you, if you be honest with yourself, you gotta be honest with me. Be honest with your goddamn self, okay? That's a problem too, but that's a whole nother story. If you be honest about it, you know, you would say it. It is the truth. Some of y'all, and I ain't just talking about men, I'm talking about women too. You cling to people because they talking what you want to hear. They saying what you would like to say, but you don't have the balls to say it. So what do? You start following them and you start cash apping them and super chatting them so they can keep it coming. You don't even stop and say, is this stuff even true? Or, is it mean stuff? Is this mean stuff that they talking about? Is it evil stuff that they talking about? You don't even acknowledge that. You don't even think about that. You think about the fact that they are saying stuff that you want to hear, that you would like to say. And how many of you have done it? I don't know if you'll come out and say it, but be honest with yourself. How many of you have done it? Have followed them behind somebody and made somebody your, I guess, God? Because some of y'all do. Some of y'all make people on this goddamn internet like they God. Y'all put them in the place of God. Some of you don't even give God as much time as you give these people on the internet. God can't even get you to repent and pray. But how many of you do it? I'm quite sure it's a lot of you that do it. Cling to people and following behind people and listen to that rhetoric that they be spewing out because they saying stuff that you like to hear, that you want to hear. Just like with the man and the woman thing, you got uh black men following other men because they because they saying what they want to hear. So they falling in behind them. Not even thinking, is it right? Is it wrong? Is it lead me in the wrong direction? Or is it lead me in the right direction? Some of y'all don't even think about that. You just do, you just go along with it. Because they saying stuff that you want to hear. That's bad. That's bad. The thing that you should be doing is focusing on yourself, trying to get yourself together, trying to get that inner self together because that's what's all jacked up. A lot of us are jacked up on the inside. And let me tell you something, it shows. It shows. Don't think it don't. It shows. It shows by the people you hang around, by the stuff you say out your mouth, the way you talk to people, the way you treat people. All that plays a part of what's going on the inside of you. Plays a big part. And some of y'all think y'all be hiding it. Y'all ain't hiding shit. Y'all ain't hiding nothing. And let me tell you something. You ain't got to hide nothing from me or anybody else on this earth. But I hope you get right with God before your time comes. I really do. I really do. Because it's just so much, y'all, like, I just really hope that all of y'all get y'all life together. None of us are perfect, but it's always room for improvement. And we can get better, but we got so many people in this negative lane. They talk this shit about wanting positive and wanting, peace and all this. But if you watch them, what they do, they go say positive is going straight. They doing like this. They don't even stay on that line of positivity. They end up in the negative line every time. And that's because, for one, they addicted to that shit. They addicted to it. It's like a drug for them. They can't stay away from it. They can't stay away from it. That's bad. Admit, can y'all own up to that? Any of you can own up to that? That it seemed like you addicted to that negative shit? You can't stay away from it. Soon as a notification go off, you be like, oh, what? Let me see what's going on. You can't get it together. Your whole day gone. And you've been on the internet following in behind somebody, cutting up and acting foolish. What did you get out of it? That's what I want to know. What are you getting out of it? What did it teach you? Did it teach you anything? Some of you be at work and be on air. You be at work and be on air, trying to see what's going on. All that negativity, it's too much. That's why you can't get nothing positive in your brain. Because you done fed it negativity so long that you can't think about nothing else. Nothing. Y'all think I'm lying when I say that. When you keep chasing negativity, it's like a damn drug. You become addicted. I'm telling you what I know. You become addicted. The mind and stuff automatically becomes addicted to negativity. And some of you are making excuses to look at it and watch it. Oh, I don't comment. I just be up in the bushes. But I don't comment. I don't be looking like that. I don't be looking at that stuff like that. I don't be looking at it like that. I just be up in the bushes every now and then, and I might make a comment. I mean, no, I be up in the bushes sometimes. I don't never comment. So it's okay for you to sit there and look at a bunch of foolishness because you don't comment. See, this is the mindset that you have. This is what you think about. This is how you think. This is how you be thinking. So you can have an excuse to look at it. Oh, because I'm not saying nothing and I'm not arguing and fighting. It ain't me arguing and fussing. I'm just in the bushes looking. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. That's why that shit go to the ceiling. When you start come on here acting crazy and stuff. Let me start coming on here acting crazy and cussing people out and stuff. And see how fast my damn chat light up. My chat'll light up like a Christmas tree. Oh yeah, because that's what y'all do. That's what some of y'all do. You don't want nothing positive in your life. And then some of you will tell your kids, y'all be getting on your children about being into something positive and stuff. But you just as bad. You worse than the kids is. Yeah, it's very sad. And when you get up in age and you doing that same stuff, that shit, man, is for the birds. Like, when you gonna wake up? Some of us is grandmothers. I'm a grandmother. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna be on no damn internet acting no damn fool for my grandchildren be on here one day and find me up here at 52 acting crazy on the internet. No, I ain't embarrassing myself, and I don't want to embarrass my children and my grandchildren. But somebody, you don't think like that. Y'all think about a click and a damn view. Let me tell you something about that goddamn click and a view. Okay? We don't own the YouTube, right? So let's just say, for instance, you got it, your channel is here today and can be gone tomorrow. Okay? Think about that. Why you so worried about a click and a view? Think about one day you go for a job. Okay? You go for a job one day. And the people talking about hiring you. You done passed the background. You passed the urine test. Right? You done passed it all. So they thinking about bringing you on. Okay? And this is a big position. All right? Ain't no bullshit ass position. They talking about making you CEO of the company. Huh. Yeah. So you pumped. You is pumped up. Well, the person that's hiring you, somebody that works at the company, hit Facebook. They hit Facebook and YouTube, right? Bam, and pulled you up. Pulled you right up. Whoa. Whoa. So the next morning, you get a phone call about 6 o'clock in the damn morning. You get a phone call. Hello. May I speak to Mr. What I call it? Mr. Hitman. May I speak to Mr. Hitman? Speaking. Mr. Hitman, this is Mr. Brock from the whatever the company. I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to hire you at this time. And they're gonna come up with some bullshit ass excuse, right? But nevertheless, your ass is grass. You didn't get the job, okay? You hurt. You hurt, man. You trying to figure out what went wrong. What happened? What happened? Why didn't I get that job? The background was good. My urine was good. Why didn't I get that job? Oh boy. Pulled your ass up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and you up there acting a damn fool. Because you was trying to get a click in the goddamn view. And now that goddamn job done clicked and viewed his ass right out the window. Oh, yeah. Y'all understand what I'm saying, though? This shit is real. It happens like that. Y'all, some of y'all do that shit. Y'all think, what y'all think? That shit, it just don't matter. It does matter. You go for a job and they will look your shit up on the internet, and once they see who you are, listen, you up there acting crazy and shit, them people take that shit serious. They be like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the no. I don't want him in here or her in here as no CEO on my job. Is that the same person that came in here for the interview? Oh, yeah, they talking now. They in the office talking about your ass. They in the office talking about your ass because you was up on the internet acting crazy as hell. All for a click and a goddamn view. Oh, yeah. And now that job, you could have been the CEO of that job. It just went right out the window. And now you're home and you acting crazy as hell. Now you trying to figure out what in the hell happened that made me lose that job. You're not even thinking. You're not thinking. You're upset. You're not thinking. The internet. That goddamn internet. That goddamn internet. Oh, yeah. You ain't thinking about that, but that's what got your ass. That internet. I wonder how many of you ever lost a job because of the internet? The shit you got on the internet. I wonder. Yeah, you know, ain't nobody gonna tell that. You ain't gonna tell that. People don't want to tell that. I'm quite sure probably quite a few of you done lost a job or didn't get the job because of the internet. You probably ain't even think about that, you know? Let me tell you, that shit follows you. That shit follows you wherever you go. Once it's on the internet, it follows you. Y'all be trying to do it for a click in the damn view, though. Y'all trying to build y'all channels up and all this real fast and all that. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? And I wonder if some of you ever go back and look at them videos and be like, I can't believe I was up here acting like that. I can't believe I was doing this. You probably don't. You probably don't. Because these days, for some reason, people just don't give a fuck. And that's bad. That's bad. But these days, people don't give a fuck about what they doing, how they doing it, which way they doing it, and who they doing it to. They don't care. They just don't care no more. That's why I don't bother folks. I do not bother folks. I stay the fuck in my lane and mind my goddamn business. Because I see how people moving out here. I see how people moving out here. I'm always aware though of my surroundings. I'm always looking. If I start feeling funny, I know something ain't right. Telling you. Yeah, I'm just it's just crazy. But that's how that shit go down, y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all better get right. You better get right. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean? You're gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day. That's just how people moving. They do what they want to do. But it's just sad. It's just sad to see some of us, you know. It's just sad. It really is to see some of us do the stuff that we do. It really is. It's heartbreaking. Now, some young ones, like if they young, like in their 20s, you know, or the 30s, I can, you know, bite the bullet a little bit. When you hit them 40s and them 50s, and you still acting crazy, something wrong with that. Something is wrong with that. For real. Something is wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah. Tari said Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, and Twitter are an open book. Certain Fortune 500 CEOs have lost their job. Donald Sterling, former owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, was forced to. See? See what I'm talking about? Just like y'all remember seeing some people on videos calling somebody a nigger, and then they go back and they lost their jobs and stuff behind it. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, but y'all don't want to hear that shit. It's funny how most people today don't want to hear nothing that can help you. They don't want to hear nothing that can help you out. It's sad. It is. It's like people nowadays, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear nothing positive, nothing that can, you know, help you along in life. It's like everybody on a negative trip. And it's sad. It's really heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. It's sad. It's sad because I want to see, I'm telling you, I want to see as many people win as I can, you know, I do. I want to see everybody win. And I didn't just get like that. I've always been that way. Even when I was in school. When I was in kindergarten, my mother had told me the story where uh what was it? It was a play or something they had gave us for graduation. Okay. And one of the other students couldn't get their words together or something. They couldn't remember their words or what they were supposed to do. And my mother said I gave up my part because I had an easy part and I took the part, you know. She used to always tell me that story. She did. And I've always been like that. You know what I mean? Always wanted to see people do well or wanted to help somebody, you know. Whatever the case may be, I've always been like that, you know. And even through my addiction, I was like that, always trying to help somebody. Ain't had shit. I ain't really have shit. I ain't had money like that, you know. I mean, I made my money, but I didn't have it like that. But I was always trying to help somebody. I've always been like that. I've always been like that. Me and my daughter was up there in a motor vehicle, and the lady had forgot her wallet, and she got up there she was updating her license or something like that. And she got all the way up there and remember she didn't have her wallet. So she was standing there and she looked like she wanted to cry. She really did. And so I didn't see her at first. My daughter did. And then my daughter came over there and said, "Ma." I said, "Yeah." She said, "You think we can help the lady?" I said, "What you mean help her, baby?" She said, "She left her wallet at home, Ma. And she don't have the money to pay for her license." And so I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, we can help her," you know. So I went over there and I asked her how much did she need, and she told me, and I paid for it. And she was trying to get my name. She was trying to get my anything about me, right? And I wouldn't give it to her because that's not why I did it. I didn't did it. I didn't do it for her to give it back. You know what I mean? If I didn't have it to spare, then I wouldn't have did it. You know? But I could have gave her my name and stuff so she could have reimbursed me or whatever. But I just, when I looked at the lady, I thought about my mother. Right? My mother gone. But that's who I thought about when I looked up at the lady. I was like, damn, because she looked like she might have been around my mother age or something like that. And so I helped her, you know, and went on about my business. And she was trying, she was trying her best to get a name or something. I said, "Miss, don't worry about it. It's okay." And was up there getting ready crying and everything. She had my eyes watering up. But she gave me a big hug. She said, "God bless you." I said, "Thank you. Thank you." She said, "I'm so glad he put you here this morning." I said, "No problem, you know. But I think about I do things like that, because people they so cold hearted in the world now. People are so cold hearted. They really are, and they don't care who they do it to and how they do it. People are just so cold hearted, for real. And it's sad. It's really sad. But you know what? What's even more sadder is that when you do those things, it come back to bite you in the ass. It do. And it bites so hard. It's gonna bite you so hard. Oh boy, is it gonna bite you so hard. Don't think that you could walk around here and do what you want to the people and there's no consequences. Okay? Please don't think that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody that has ever done anything to me, it didn't come out good. Nothing good came out of it. And I didn't do anything. I didn't do a thing. I didn't try to get nobody back or nothing. I gave it to God and I kept getting up. But nothing good came out for them for trying to screw over top of me. It comes back to you, and it comes back 10 times worse. People be thinking they could just do what they want to do to people and it's okay, it's whatever. No, 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 it's not. No, it's not whatever. Some things listen, it might not come back to you. It might come back to your children. Sometimes that happens too. The things that you do, it might not come back right. It might not come back to you. It may come back to one of your children. So think about that when you're out here and you're doing all kinds of reckless shit. Think about that. Think about that. So I say a lot of people want the cotton candy of life and don't want to eat the vegetables of life. We must remember you can have a short-term gain and suffer a long-term loss. Okay? Okay? Because I done seen people do things, reckless things. And guess what? Good things was happening to them. At least they thought. At least they thought. Yeah, good things was happening to them until until that. Whoa, that circle. Whoa, that circle. Whoa, that circle. Hey. Things start coming back around. Started coming back around. See, that's how the devil gets you. The devil will have you thinking you doing bad shit to people, right? And treating people bad. The devil will have you thinking you getting rewarded for it. Good things was happening to this dude, right? But he was reckless and did reckless things to people. And he thought that it was okay because every time he turned around, he was hitting a number or something good was happening. Yeah, that's how the devil bait you in. And then he looked up and bad things started happening. Really, really bad things started happening. Oh, yeah. You can't possibly think that you can go out here and do prep ball shit to people and think that it's all right. Are you serious? It's not all right. I know y'all heard of Murphy's Law. Everything you do come back to you. I know y'all heard of it. That shit is real. You ain't got to believe me. Just keep doing the reckless shit that you're doing. You'll find out. You're going to find out real fast. I'm serious. I see so many people doing reckless stuff, man. It's crazy. And it's like they don't care. They don't care. It's like they don't have a care in the world. You know, I just pray. I pray for everybody. And I pray that everybody heal and get better. I do. I really do. I want to see y'all do better. I want to see y'all shine bright like a diamond. Who sung that, y'all? Riri? Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, I want to see y'all do well. I do. I want to see everybody do good. I really do. But you know, everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. It's all up to you and what you want to do with it. Even if you're doing bad right now, it ain't gonna stay like that. Depending on how you've been living your life now. Now, if you one of them people that's been bad to people and just doing reckless things, then hey, you might be getting that thing we call karma. You know what I mean? Y'all know about that, right? You know about that. Karma. So, you know, that might be what's going on. I don't know. But get better with yourself, y'all. Come on. Get better with yourself. Do some healing. Do some self-healing and get better with yourself so you can do better. Okay? Oh, I'm getting ready to go. And look, I had three things I want to tell y'all. On Instagram, I started a thrift store today on Instagram. I sure did. I started a thrift store, you heard me. I sure did. So y'all go over there and check me out. All right. Yes. Lisa's thrift store. Stop playing with me. Yes, I did. I started a thrift store today. Okay. Some stuff is new, some stuff is used. Okay. It's a mixture. All right. But it's still not gonna cost you a whole lot of money. But if you want to support me, please go on over there and check out Lisa's thrift store. Yes, I did. Yes. And I don't have no men's stuff yet. But if you got a woman and you might want to buy your woman something, you can go over there and check it out. Okay. Um, I love y'all, man. Anybody that's interested in the mentorship, please reach out to me. You can DM me on Instagram at Lisa's Real Spill, or you can email me, lisasrealspill@gmail.com. Please hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell. Make sure it says all so that when I go live, you can get notified. Okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. I still went overtime again. I don't like making the live too long, I think an hour is sufficient. But for some reason, I keep going over. But next time I'm at my moderators to remind me, that my time is up. You know what I mean? I love y'all, man. Start loving yourself. Start loving yourself. Do some self-healing. Start there first. Okay? That's what you need to do. Start with self-healing. Working with the inner self. Okay? Y'all need to get in this mentorship program so I can teach you something. So I can help you out. Okay? Because I could definitely help you out. I know I can help you out. Okay? Because you ain't talking to somebody who ain't been there. I've been there. I've been through a lot and I've been there. I've been some different places. I done had some rough times, but it's okay. Because God lifted me up. He lifted me up. When nobody was there. He lifted me up. Do you hear what I say? He lifted me up. Yes, indeed. He lifted me up when nobody was there. My mother had died. It seemed like everybody was gone. Lord say, I got you. I got you. I'm telling you. He say, I got you. I heard with that. Shit. He say, I got you. Ooh. Let me tell y'all, it was like he pulled me from hell. It was like God came and got me and pulled me from hell. I'm telling you. If you ain't never been there, you don't understand. And you don't want to find out. Okay? Trust and believe me. But I'm saying that to say, if I can do what I did, you can do what you got to do to make yourself better. Okay? That's all I got to say. I love y'all so much. I really do. God bless you. And Lord's willing, if the Lord spare me, I'll see y'all on the next one. Miss Lisa has a number of older videos talking about self-love. One, her most powerful videos is recovering her self-love. Yes, thank you, Tari. Tari can tell you about my videos with his eyes closed, okay? Tari done looked at most of my videos. He really has. He is a very good supporter. He really supports me. And he keeps me going. He do. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't get caught up in the click and a view, and having I don't have to have a lot of people in my chat. I don't have to have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in order for me to come on here. Listen, him, Eagle, her, Hero Fix TV, right? They are always here. They always support a sister. They hold a sister down. You know, I be having people in my bushes. Listen, if y'all want to stay in the bushes, y'all can, but y'all more than welcome to come, in the chat if you want to. But nevertheless, these people here, they support me all the time. They do. And all my subscribers. I got 300 something subscribers, and they've been there for a long time. Those same subscribers been there for a long time. I appreciate that. That's what I call support. I don't worry about the cash apps and all that. I don't worry about all that. I know when God starts working, he's going to send me true supporters. True support. I mean, people that be there, like these people, like the subscribers that I got. He's going to send me true supporters. It's going to be to a point where as though whatever I do, they're going to support me in it. They're going to give me feedback and different things like that. That's the type of supporters I'm going to have. I'm telling you. I already know it. I don't worry about it if my channel don't seem to be moving fast or however it's moving. I don't even worry about it. I just come on here and do what I like to do. Be me. That's all. That's what I do. I come on here and be myself and say whatever it is I got to say to y'all and keep it pushing. One thing about that I do know is that I give out a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I do know that. I don't know who I'm helping. Doesn't matter to me. I hope I'm helping a lot of people at the end of the day. Or if I'm helping one or two people, I help somebody. As long as I'm helping somebody, let's put it like that. As long as I'm helping somebody, that's what means a lot to me. Okay? I'm not one of those people. I'm not caught up in a click and a view. I'm really not. My main thing now is getting my mentorship program up and running. Because I just got a lot to offer. I got a lot to offer other people, and I know I can help. I know I can help other people out. I know I can. It's in me. I'm a chosen one. I keep telling y'all that. I'm a chosen one. And it don't matter who believe me or who don't. I know I am. That's all that matter. I'm a chosen one. Watch. Watch what happens for me. Watch. Just watch. It's gonna happen so fast, you're gonna be like, what? It's gonna shake you up. That's how fast things gonna move. Within a blink of an eye. Watch and see what I tell you. Tari said you need to create a YouTube video playlist talking about being a parent of being a parent of a special needs child. Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that, Tari. I'll do that. I'll do that. But I don't know if I'm gonna bring her on or not. I might bring her on, or I might just take some pictures of her, let y'all see her. I don't know if I'm gonna bring her on or not because people are so devilish. People are so devilish, you know, and I don't want to bring her on and then somebody take and have her picture somewhere or do something with her picture and stuff. Because people don't care. People don't care. Okay, and I don't want to go to jail. Too old to be sitting on that still. I ain't got it in me no more. So I don't know if I'm gonna bring her on or not. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. You know. I don't worry about what people got to say about me. But when you start messing with my babies, then that's a whole nother thing right there. You know? And especially her. Because she doesn't have I'm her voice. I'm her voice. You understand? Like I said, I don't want to go to jail. So I had to think about that. But I will do some videos about it. Or I might show some videos, and while I'm talking to y'all, I be doing her hair and stuff like that, because I be getting her ready for school in the morning and stuff. So I might do some videos where I don't show her face, but y'all can see her, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I'll work it out. But I will do that, Tari. I'll do a few videos like that. Yeah. I love y'all. I got to go. I got to go because Eagle will do his thing tonight, and I got to be there. I got to support my brother. You heard me. I got to support because he supports me. So I love y'all. I see y'all on the next one, okay? Deuces.